Welcome to the plains of NFC, where today we are here to witness the most bizarre of creatures around, the shep. Here we see a single male accompanied by the female emerging from their domain, entering onto the plains.
Let's go to a secret spot.
The sheps walk around, attacking almost anything in sight, or that they believe to be in sight, for they are bizarre, peculiar creatures. You can hear the sheps talking to one another, exchanging the most brief of communications.
Are you not going to help?
The sheps like to make such emissions from their nostrils to assume some form of communication.
Burger King.
It is possible that the sheps are looking for a new home. What better than a place to settle down with the family? Here we observe the beginnings of the mating ritual of the shep. Oh dear, we appear to have lost the footage from that one. Ah, here we are, back with the sheps anyway.
I like this. Oh no.
The sheps have recently completed their mating ritual and are now beginning to forage for food.
Yes.
More random communications can be heard between the sheps. Although scientists are not quite clear what these actually mean at this current time. Oh no, sheps are of course quite vicious and will attack humans on sight. This poor fellow has been slain by the shep.
Do something.
Sheps are known to be quite fond of 80s pop music, in particular Duran Duran.
Do you want to get a duck shot? You want to get a fucking...
Sheps are particularly also fond of large animal-shaped watercraft.
Door as well, man. With fishing, it's very bigly crunked, yeah. But that's sort of, it needs to be crunked. It's above your base.
Unfortunately, most footage of sheps available has been corrupted due to some weird electromagnetic field that has been observed around them. Here we see fields full of other shep statuettes.
Just get a real close up of this, dude. Okay, I think Chris is very on.
One may often notice
Dude,
sheps
here's a
playing
stick
with
to hold.
items in the environment, flicking them backwards and forwards, such as this lever here on one of their statuettes.
Fucking bitch. Is Dick not gonna join us?
Sheps can often be found in groups of 2 to 4. Here we see some sheps ascending the pillar, or the pyramid as it
I
were,
like how it's
for some
like
unknown
as well.
purpose.
Whose dog is this?
Unfortunately, one of the sheps has enraged local wildlife and is currently being attacked.
Don't kill him, I'm forgetting this shit.
Sheps are particularly fond of political messaging, the more extreme the better. They like to refer to it as pure ideology.
Dude, imagine the poor guy who made this. He's like, oh, you know, I spent months making this. Can't wait to go see my dog and keep on building on top. He just comes up here and it's just this. Oh, beautiful.
Sheps will become enraged upon seeing the moon and will begin to try and attack it. Here we see a group of 3 sheps are continuing to attack the moon, having ascended the top of the pyramid.
Good enough, bro. He's got corona, mate. He's self-isolated.
Sheps are also particularly keen to make sure that all of the members of their group are healthy, and will not hesitate to entomb those which are not healthy and power on ahead without them.
I can't see what's going on, by the way, so you need to tell me when you guys are done. Are you there?
Yeah, dude, hold on a little bit.
Shep diet consists mostly of pastries, hot pastries filled with various different fillings, usually sausage meat or beans.
I don't know how good that looks. It probably looks retarded.
It is believed that a lot of shep behavior may just be a form of game playing.
Massage. What the massage? Wait, come back.
Instant city, dude.
Sheps are also known to be exceedingly sneaky creatures, as evidenced here.
Oh.
One of them has found this
Video,
hideaway.
bro.
Spider, Oh, this is the like shep shack.
Yes, let's go.
Go up the stairs, man.
They have now, having left the hideaway, are ascending this staircase.
Dragon seed though.
Okay, let's go.
Sheps can be found worldwide. They have no restrictions on their habitat.
Just fucking breaking stuff.
As well as attacking humans, they are particularly aggrieved by human settlement and construction.
It's like way more prominent than it's fucked up.
From the random chatter between the sheps, we can make out that they are attempting some form of vandalism or sabotage, and have constructed here another one of their statuettes.
This is native soil.
Oh no, one of the sheps appears to have set fire to the statuette, but has been put out.
Dr. Mario pill.
Wait, I'm gonna put a shep on top of the shep.
It's looking to the right, dude.
Alright, I think this is good.
It would appear that the chap who owns these collection of chests is in for quite the surprise when he returns.
Excavation pit.
Sheps can also be found to exhibit signs of random frantic periods of high energy, as evidenced here. Observe now the large statue. It is unknown how this was constructed, for sheps generally do not possess the capability to produce large constructions.
Mushroom, this is a fucking random guy.
This individual is fortunate in that he has not been attacked by the sheps.
Cock on that.
Cystic retarded? Yeah. Oh, I like it.
We need to go to a secret spot.
Oh, this is good.
They are also particularly drawn to rare metals and those which are radioactive.
Sticks. Okay, wait.
Sheps are of course most prevalent on the plains of NFC, but
Shep time.
one may find them all over the world.
Shep speedrun, dude.
These two males are constructing more statuettes.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie, man. I think that's it. I don't think we can get much more out of this. I think this is pretty fucking retarded. I think that's it. I don't know if we can drag this joke out much more. Now
These two
what?
juveniles now ascend for some unknown purpose.
I'm gonna go eat 'em.
Science has not been able yet to determine what it is that
I want to put the
juveniles
origami on the
attempt when they group up like this. However, research is ongoing.
I think we've done enough damage to the server already, to be honest.
That was the end of the video.